Welcome into a Cleveland Browns mailbag here. Now, today's mailbag was recorded during our live show every Thursday at 4 Eastern. So if you want to ask a question, get on screen like so many people have here at the channel. Our award-winning mailbags, might I remind you too? Well, just make sure you tune in during our live show every Thursday at 4 Eastern. So this first question is a super chat from Ray. Browns need to sign a dog like Ndamukong Suh to put some bite into our defensive game planning. I think I was on the early side of signing Ndamukong Suh. I talked about this back in like February and into March, all right? I don't have much of an argument against this because quite literally, I don't think it could get worse. If you want to go off Pro Football Focus's rankings, the Browns have the worst defensive tackle in football in Tommy Togiai, and the second worst in Jordan Elliott. And if Taven Bryan, who's dealing with a hamstring injury, is going to miss time or is not 100% when he returns, I think what we saw against the Falcons might just be foreshadowing of what is to come against a team that has an actual starting running back and not, pardon my French, Caleb fucking Huntley, who just gashed the Browns, and Tyler Algier, a rookie who was inactive week 1. Imagine what J.K. Dobbins and Joe Mixon are going to do. I am not opposed to signing Ndamukong Suh right now. Now, the Browns, mid-season, I don't think they're in on it. So that's the important voice that matters, Andrew Berry's. But in terms of what I would do, yeah, I would see, hey, Ndamukong, are you in shape? Because I don't think you can be worse than what we have right now. Scorpion, what's up? You're next here on the show. Speaking of single man talk, if you know, you know, live show jokes, inside jokes here. Talk about Cooper getting one catch. He got to get the ball more. We all said this after Sunday, and the Browns on Thursday, speaking with the media, said, yep, we got to do more. Now, give credit to A.J. Terrell, the Falcons cornerback, who did a very good job against Amari Cooper, but nevertheless, when you've got a playmaker like Cooper, as a coach, it is your responsibility to go, don't overthink it. Get some play calls that's going to get Cooper in space. Because I know it may sound cliche, but I think there's a lot of truth to get Cooper the football, like get it in his hands quite literally, let him start getting some receptions, and all of a sudden the corner, A.J. Terrell in this case, is going to start feeling like, all right, they're targeting him. And now you're going to start getting a little bit of a mental warfare going between those two. And that's when some big explosive plays can happen. When he's got one grab and one grab for 9 receptions in the game, offense is not going to look pretty. Eliteness 445, you're next here. I've heard the Broncos need a running back. Could D'Ernest Johnson or even Kareem Hunt go to Denver? So yeah, the Broncos, in case you missed it, Javonte Williams out for the season. Torn ACL and LCL. It's a very scary injury. But their backup is Melvin Gordon, who has had a case of the fumbies the first couple weeks of the season. I think he's got like 4 fumbles in 4 games. Now, this is airing before Thursday Night Football, so we'll see how things go against the Colts for them. But I am not for trading Kareem Hunt. I am not in favor of trading away some of your most viable assets, as this team is not sellers. They're 2-2 right now. No trading Kareem Hunt. D'Ernest Johnson, given the right pick, I'd part ways with. Because if he's just going to be limited to special teams or being inactive at times too, yeah. Now, Jerome Ford going on IR is going to get Johnson more reps and more, snaps and whatnot. But if the Broncos want to pony up and give you a 5th-round pick, sign me up. I know 5th-round picks might sound pretty invaluable, but there have been some good day 3 picks that come out of this. And for the Browns, a team without a first, every pick is going to feel like it's 1 round earlier. So for the Browns, if I'm talking to Denver, Hunt off the table. D'Ernest Johnson, let's negotiate. Now, speaking of Kareem Hunt, I want to throw this question in your direction here. What is the lowest offer you'd accept for Kareem Hunt? No team's going to offer a 1st or a 2nd round pick for him. Let's just get that out of the way. A 3rd round pick, I still think is too high, right? No, meaning high, it's kind of backwards here. No team's going to offer 1st or 2nd. I think 3rd, you're still reaching. 4th, you're getting warmer. I would not trade him for anything worse than a 4th round pick. Could you get more for him? Probably not. Because in running backs, you're never going to get their actual value, right? Kareem Hunt is better than a 4th-round pick, but teams don't want to give up more than a 4th-round pick for a 27-year-old running back on the last year of his contract. But Kareem Hunt is just instrumental to this offense, and I do not want to see him go away for a 5th, 6th, or a future day 3 pick. So that's the lowest I'd go. No lower than 4th. Let me know what you're thinking down below. Diesel3290, one of the commenters of the week here. If we can get Robert Quinn for the right price, we should. All right, so Robert Quinn trade rumors are never going to go away because of what he did last season for the Bears, which was have an absolute monstrous season where he put up 18.5 sacks and had 4 forced fumbles, okay? Robert Quinn had the best season of his career, I believe. Now, this year, it's been a bit slower with no Khalil Mack flanking him on the opposite side. He gets more attention. Now, to really answer the question of should the Browns be looking to trade for Robert Quinn, I think an interior or defensive line of Myles Garrett, Jadeveon Clowney on the inside, Taven Bryan, and then Robert Quinn is a awesome lineup. The issue is the Bears are going to ask for a decent price for Robert Quinn. And I don't think the Browns are one Robert Quinn away from really turning things around here on defense. The defense still has big issues in the secondary. Now, once Jadeveon Clowney and Myles Garrett are healthy, no one's going to be having issues with this defensive line in terms of getting after the quarterback. And that's what Robert Quinn does. He gets after the quarterback. So if you want to bring Quinn in to stop the run, I don't think he's going to be a big help for you. In fact, our Bears Now host just popped into the studio. Oh, yeah, we're live right now. We're middle of the cut, too. Robert Quinn from the Bears to the Browns. You think Quinn's going to come into Cleveland? Oh, boy. You got some behind the scenes here. You think Quinn's going to come into Cleveland, Harrison Graham from Bears Now, and help stop the run for the Browns defense? He's not a run stopper. He's a pass rusher. So you're going to bring in a big name who had 18.5 sacks last year. That's not going to really fix your problem. All right, bye, Harrison. All right, let's move on to the next question. That was some live behind the scenes right there. Ray Bidding, need to use Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah as a spy on, I don't say Khalil Herbert. Speaking of the Bears, Justin Herbert. Okay. And that's for what JOK's role is. Hey, JOK is a jack of all trades. You can do whatever you want with him. He can get after the quarterback. He can stop the run. He is a extremely athletic, versatile linebacker. I don't want to see JOK be kind of boxed in and limited to just spying on Herbert because, sure, Justin Herbert is dangerous with his legs. He's a mobile guy, but he's more dangerous with his arm. And I don't want to see that arm torch the Browns because of JOK standing 5 yards off the line of scrimmage and not getting after the quarterback or not running with the running back into the flat. I don't think that's the best role for JOK. I think that's a decent role for someone like Jacob Phillips or Taki, but JOK, he is just too athletic and versatile to be kind of pigeonholed into that one role against one of the best. Now, we're going to answer more questions here in just a second, but I want to invite you all to subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Go down to that right there, okay? It's like the cliche YouTuber part. It is right here, big red button. Hit it right now and listen. When you do that, you're going to get locked into free daily Browns content. So if you're a diehard, regular, average Joe Browns fan, whatever it may be, make us part of your Browns YouTube community by hitting that subscribe button. We got another question from Ray. What's up, dude? Rams will probably give up a third for a running back at this time. So Cam Akers has been underwhelming. Darrell Henderson has been underwhelming. The Rams are definitely F them picks type of team. But at some point, they're running out of picks to trade away. I don't think the Rams with Sean McVay, I think they learned their lesson from last year of we're not a running back away from being a better football team. They traded 2 picks away for Sony Michel. Did that improve them? No. Are they afraid of getting burned again? Probably. I don't think the Rams are going to make the same mistake twice. Eek Browns. What's up, dude? Should the Browns look to trade Anthony Schwartz? Question number 1. Who wants him? Right? Who are you going to find to take on someone that has 1 reception and 19 yards this season? Yes, he's a former third-round pick, so that's going to, persuade some GMs into thinking he's got more potential because he was picked in the 3rd round. But the coaches clearly have no faith in him. He doesn't get any targets. He's not a part of the game plan. He comes on sometimes as kind of a decoy, maybe an end around here and there. But at this point, when defenses see him come on the field, they know, all right, he can run route. He can run one route, a go route, which you can't really catch very well. Sorry, Schwartz. Or he's going to do an end around. So they know what to expect when they see 10 come on the field. If another GM thinks they can uncapture something in him, by all means, I'm for it. Right? He's just collecting dust on the bench right now. And I was an Anthony Schwartz, I wouldn't say defender, but I'm going to go with realist, which sounds like an artist term, of, hey, if you want to cut the guy, don't let it be because of preseason drops. Let it be because of regular season drops, right? We're at the point now where if he's not going to play, and you want to see more, like Michael Woods when he comes healthy, by all means, see what he's got. Because Schwartz, year 2, it's still early, but he's had 0 impact this year. Now, have you given up on Anthony Schwartz yet? Y for yes or N for no. Let me know if you have kind of punted on number 10. You're like, let's just cut our losses and all agree, hey, not every pick's going to be a home run. That happens. This is not an anti-Andrew Berry drafting. There is no GM, literally no GM, that has perfect drafts. They just don't. It is a crapshoot, and they miss on some. I think it's safe to say this was a miss. Now, we're going to get to 1 or 2 more questions, but in a moment. First, BetUS, our proud sportsbook partner, has such a great deal for you guys right now. When you go to chatsports.com/bet and use promo code Browns125, that's going to give you a 125% deposit bonus. So if you want to put some cheddar down, you want to put, your money where your mouth is, and you want to make some dough on the Browns or the NFL, make all of your picks right now by going to chatsports.com/bet and using promo code Browns125. One of the legends here at the channel, Scorpion, back at it again, asking, got into a debate with a buddy. Love it already. Better Deshaun Watson starts right. Yes. Before I even read the rest of the question, I'm closing my eyes, and I'm going to go with yes, but I will finish reading it. Better Deshaun Watson starts right now, or Brissett takes the helm all season, and Deshaun plays next year. I put Deshaun plays this year for sure. Scorpion, you are in the right here. You are correct. And for one reason, no. For 230 million reasons why Deshaun Watson plays the moment his suspension is over. The Browns did not endure so much from the media and the public to go, this Jacoby Brissett guy's decent. Let's see if he can continue to play well. Nope. Jacoby Brissett was put into a role where he was only going to play for 11 games. He knew that going into it. Everyone knows that going into it. I don't even think if Jacoby Brissett went 11-0, they would have made the change. Haslam would have put his hands on Stefanski's shoulders like your weird uncle and go, Four's playing this Sunday. I don't care. And I care. Sorry. Four's playing this Sunday. I don't care because I gave him $250 million guaranteed. I don't care about Jacoby Brissett. Put Deshaun Watson out there. Paul Brooks, the F-Pit MVP here, asking, do you think Myles Garrett will get in trouble for wrecking his car like Big Ben did when he wrecked his bike? So, right, Big Ben did get into one. If I remember correctly, Big Ben said he won't ride his motorcycle again, and then he got caught doing it again. So that was a different situation. Hey, Myles Garrett was driving 20 miles over the speed limit. I don't know the exact, truth of what happened in terms of, he said an animal came on the road and he swerved and it was slippery. I wasn't there. I got no clue. What I know this, I drive 20 over going to work every single day. I'm guessing most of you guys do too. So I'm not going to stand up here and judge Myles Garrett for, guess what, being a human. Now, more laundry has been aired out of, he's had some speeding tickets. He's gone over 100 miles an hour. Cool, he drives a Porsche. If you drove a Porsche, I bet you drive fast every once in a while too. So I'm not going to stand up here and pretend to be the morality police and act like I don't speed. He's a human like you and I and speeds. Don't be a cop. All right. That's the last question on today's show. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. We'll see you guys later. We've got that Browns-Chargers watch party coming your way. Make sure to join us on Sunday for that.